All right. This is the first of the poison hand sets. Now, realize it's called poison hands because it does massive destruction to an individual. So you don't use this system unless you have to. Um, the rule is you avoid confrontation rather than check it out. You check it only if you have to. So you avoid rather than check. You check rather than maim, which means rather than maiming somebody, you check it out. But if you maim rather than hurt, which means if you have to, you maim somebody. And simply enough, for instance, if somebody comes at me and I block their arm across and punch my thumb into this part of their throat and drop them, that's checking them. That's putting them in a point of check where they can't do anything. But if I have to maim them, then what I would do is take and if they're coming at me like that, I would just come straight up and chop them under the throat. That's going to drop them, but I would pull it so I don't hurt them. Hurt is where you would come across and drop it. Block the arm across and break it at the elbow. So the poison hand systems are our last line of defense. It's when your life's in danger. So you avoid rather than check, you check rather than maim, you maim rather than hurt, and you hurt rather than kill. Those are the 5 rules. But remember, what overrides all those rules is you don't allow anybody to hurt you. You are your temple and you have to protect it. So I want you to take, and when you come in, come up with the arms like this. So if there's an arm coming at you from either direction like this, you're going to push that arm aside. So the first thing you want to do is punch in like this and do it straight at eye level for somebody in front of you. Pull it across like that. Come underneath and hit the nose holes. Shred up into the ears. Drop. So we're going to do it like this. Nice and slow. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. Just striking the other sides of the neck. You're going to come up like this. Boom, under the chin. And strike straight down onto the top of the head. So I'm going to do it from the side for you. So 1, up, in, round. So that's the first of the 5 moves. So let's do it with one hand. We'll take and block, strike into the eye, tear it across. Drop down, strike under the nose, tear it up. Take and pop, put your finger into the ear. Boom, pop the eardrum. Take and bring and chop down right on the side of the neck. Like this. Come up under the chin, strike at the top of the head. Okay? So we're going to block up, strike the eye, tear it across. Come down, tear up over the nose. Let's stick it into the nose. You're going to take and come and pop the ear. You're going to chop the neck. The 6th movement, you go into here. So let's come up, strike the eyes, pull. We're going to take it, strike the nose, pull. Strike the ears. We're going to pop the neck. We're going to come under the chin. We're going to strike the head. And then the next thing we're going to do is retract, punch your thumb right into the side of the mouth and tear the mouth like this. Okay? So with a single hand, you punch it straight into the mouth and you tear it. Some people will say you can't tear flesh. Well, I've done it. I've done it many times. Before I was a Christian, I was in, and even after a Christian, I got in some situations where people wanted to hurt me because we lived in some very bad parts of the country. You tear somebody's flesh, they don't want to do anything else. They just want to let go. So let's do those 6 then. Come up, strike the eyes, tear across. Drop down, tear the nose. Pop the ears, pop the neck. Come under the chin, crack the head. And now we're going to come underneath, strike into the mouth and turn it. Now the next movement is where you take and reach behind like this and swivel your body. Basically what you're doing is grabbing the neck and you're snapping it. Swivel the body, grab the neck, snap the head. From here I grab here and I use this as a way to pull it across. We're going to add the seventh move. So make sure you breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Notice I keep my elbows close. 8, 9, rip, snap the neck, snap the neck. Okay? Those are your first movements. I'll do it from the side. I'm hoping this looks okay. You come up, punch in, tear across. You come back, thrust into the nose, tear up. You take it, pop the ears, you break the neck, you come under the chin, striking the head. As you go down, you retract, thrust into the mouth, tear. You grab the neck, snap, snap. Then we work our way down to here. So the next one would be just simply thrusting up to this side. You have these veins that come out of the neck, blood flowing in, blood flowing out. So you punch your thumb in here, subdue the arm, punch in, they will drop. Done it many times. Block, punch in, subdue the arm. The next one, that's number 8. Number 9 is where you go all the way across the throat. You punch into the opposite side of the trachea. And as you do, you tear it across like this, punch it in here, and tear it across with your thumb at this angle. So it takes and rips across. It's that gristle. So you take it, punch, and tear it across. Okay? Punch, tear it across. Punch, tear it across. So I want you to learn to breathe slow. We're going to go. Okay, that's your first set of poison hands. Practice with one arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you can't do the neck breaking with one hand, unfortunately. But then you can come in and punch, punch. Lord bless you as you